Ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside the Bill Fox Gymnasium as we get set for a Catholic League matchup between the Pilots of De La Salle as they host the Fighting Irish of Toledo Central Catholic. And up the middle as Tucson will put it in to start the game. Pilots will go up 2-0 as Amari Eliano will lose it out of bounds. Correction, it was tapped out by Tucson. Fighting Irish ball as he finds a wide open Jason Lawson for the layup. That one will fall as well. Few seconds and it's already a 2-2 tie game as Jackson Turr will bring it up. Griesbeck at the top of the key finds Carey. Out to Tucson, he's thinking about a three. Jackson Turr, he'll try the three off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Kiran Muhammad Lee. And stolen away by Jackson Turr. He'll drive up, layup is good. Didn't need the backboard and the Pilots will take the lead right back. As Jason Lawson inside, volleyed away by Turr. Lawson will try the layup. That one is good. He makes it right over Turr. And We have played 1 minute in this first quarter, and once again, it's a tie ball game as Carey kind of taking over the point guard position on this JV squad. Goes down, out to Tur. He'll try a three and fill it. Second try. If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Jackson Tur, nice three-point play there. Definitely on the assist from Marquise Carey. Big size step up. What we're looking for Carey here today is a less aggressive offensive possession.
As Tucson goes up, the layup won't count. Offensive foul. And it's going the other way. As DeJuan Putman Jr. will check into the game. And he will come in for Tucson, trying to save him. Typically the scoring leader for the JV Pilots. Having him sit down with one foul. It's a long pass to Amari Eliano. Layup will fall. Great long pass there by the Irish. Put them down by one as Tur will go inside.
Had definitely a pull on the jersey there. I'm not sure what the official saw. Carey getting absolutely mauled in the paint.
Backwards layup there, I guess what you could call it. No good for Carey as Lawson gets fouled. That's going to be a foul on DJ Putman Jr. That is his first. So Lee to inbound to Lawson.
Fighting Irish trying to put together a possession here that's really productive. They've been able to convert on 3 continuous transitions. We'll see what the Pilots can do in their own backcourt.
And Putman Jr. back out to Tur.
Yep.
Carey on the left wing goes inside, and a travel will be called on him. And it's going the other way. Little clumsiness there by Carey. Looked like he wanted to get the shot up for a floater, but great defense by the Shamrocks down low there to stop that and cause a travel.
Put on 5:30. You're not in the text box.
And Eliano dribbling right down the court.
Quick start.
And knocked out of bounds by the Fighting Irish.
5:33.
Pilots will get it back. And Tucson will bring it up. Tur will give it right back to Tucson. And a foul will be called on, looks like Eliano.
Already 3 fouls in this game so far.
Both teams starting to play aggressive basketball early, which has resulted in a couple of careless fouls here as Tucson is at the line for 2. First one off the back of the rim and no good. Tucson usually very dominant from the free throw line. Still a 7-6 ball game. 5:21 left to play in this first quarter. Second one is up for Tucson, and that one is nothing but net. So Tucson goes 1 for 2 to make it a 2-point game. Lawson spinning through traffic. Off to Jeremiah Whitman, but that gets stolen away as Putman Jr. will go up. Finds Tur, slips, floater off the backboard and in.
Jackson Tur really putting something together on his offensive possession. I spoke to him earlier this week. Really was looking forward towards today's game. Said he didn't have his best or favorite performance he could have had on Monday. Came back. Hopefully he can put something together today against the Fighting Irish.
Bad pass out of bounds there by the Irish. Putman will inbound to Carey. Carey, sneaky pass to Tucson. Reverse layup will fall. Tucson makes it a 6-point game.
Nice assist there by Marquise Carey. He's picking his vision up today. Less aggressive, looking more towards his teammates. I like the approach.
And that was, I believe, Lawson up for the layup. And it's Lee who comes out with it. Lawson for 3, rims out. And Carey will get it. Will come out of the pile with it.
Carey really trying to push on this aggressive offensive drive. That's something he's going to have to move on. He cannot take it to the lane, to the block, and then try and throw up a pass in between two defenders.
And great layup there by TJ Gaston. His first points of the game for the Fighting Irish. As Turr will drive to the lane. Layup is off the left side of the rim and out.
Great rebound there.
And Gaston in a bit of trouble there. And stolen away by Griesbeck. Carey looking for Tucson, but the pass is too long and out of bounds. Great looking pass there for Marquise Carey to Tucson, but just a little too high.
Jackson Turr with the taped up middle finger still has a leading score with 7 points, 3 for 5 from the field at 60%. Nice job for him.
And Eliano will try a three and fill it. Amari Eliano makes it a 1 point game here in the first. Irish keeping it close early. And that one will fall. For the Pilots. And Lawson going in. Layup way off. And Tucson will come out of it, and there's a foul called on Lawson. Would not let number 21 go.
Comes Tucson driving in.
Tucson looking for Griesbeck there, but it is stolen away by Lee. Pass off to Lawson, and he puts it in. Once again, a 1 point game as Turr will take it up.
Jackson Turr, another offensive possession here, trying to take over when Marquise is on the bench. Eli Tucson with the beautiful spin move in the lane, kind of his iconic move right on the block.
And Putman a little bit careless there, gets it stolen away by Lee. And stolen away by Tucson. Tucson lays it up, lays it in. It's a two for Tucson and 16-13 Pilot lead.
Great job by both teams, keeping it close.
Timeout called by the Pilots. So both teams starting off very well. TCC keeping it a close game, but man, every player on that JV team is working. They are not making mistakes. Some mistakes could obviously be better, but overall both teams doing well right now.
An emphatic timeout called by Coach Glesner, something he likes to do, pace his own players, the utmost certainty that he can get back on the court, slow the other team down, and try and not hold an offensive possession that'll lead to a turnover. Not a bad move at all.
So Jackson Turr and Eli Tucson both have 7 points. They are tied for the leading scorers for the Pilots today. As Eli Haney off to Eliano. Gaston in the corner for three. That will be an air ball as Martell rebounds, but gets pushed out of bounds, and a foul will be called on Walker. So DeJuan Putman Jr. to inbound to Tucson. Finds Martell. Martell to Tucson. Tucson into Griesbeck. Griesbeck intended for Putman Jr. Loses it out of bounds. Was tapped off of Putman. And it will be Irish ball. As Eliano will inbound to Lawson.
Just another Pilots turnover that could possibly lead to points here on another swing across the board, but nice block there by Putman.
And Haney with a rebound. Lawson, long three. Rims out. Rebound by Haney. Layup is good. Count it, and a foul, and a loud high five there. Haney going to the line for one more shot with a chance to tie this game up at 16. Free throw is good, and we are tied at 16. Martell will take it up. Trying to get past Walker. Finds Putman out to Tur. Tur out to Putman. Putman for three. Rims out. Nearly there for Putman, and Haney will dive for it. Out of bounds. Great effort there, but it will stay with the Pilots.
Great defense by both teams here, not letting the other team come out too dominantly.
I'm a little surprised to see Eli Tucson take on an inbounder role for the JV team. Honestly, somebody like DeJuan Putman could be definitely on the baseline.
Jackson Tur, long three, off the glass and in. Great tree there by Tur. Puts the Pilots up 3, 19-16 as we approach the closing seconds of the first quarter. Machoak. Floater. Correction, jump shot is good. And Tur will take a shot, but it gets blocked by Eliano. And at the end of the first quarter, it's the Pilots of DeLaSalle 19, the Fighting Irish of Toledo Central Catholic 18. We'll be back in a few.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Welcome back to the Bill Fox Gymnasium as we get set for quarter two here. Pilots leading the Fighting Irish by 1, 19-18. A fresh 8 minutes placed on the clock. Amari Eliano to inbound. And here we go as we start the second quarter. As Gaston will bring it up. Finds Lawson. And layup is good as Ari Mashuris has checked in for the Pilots, as well as Marquise Carey off the bench.
Yep.
Jackson Tur and DeJuan Putman taking a seat for the Pilots. As Eli Tucson off to Martell. Out to Carey. Mashuris, Tucson, long three, off the glass. Just couldn't fall. Spun out. And we have a foul on TJ Gaston. That is his first. And Henry Griesbeck to inbound the ball. Finds Carey in the corner. Carey out to Mashuris, almost lost it, let it roll past half. Out to Carey, 3. Yes, sir! Marquise Carey with a three-pointer and opened the scoring for the second quarter. Pilots up by 2. Layup is no good. Griesbeck with the rebound. Carey off to Martell. Martell looking for Mashuris. That won't. Pass will not be completed. And Joey Kuzmano will check into the game for Eddie Martell. And Tucson, too long of a pass. Kuzmano tried to save it, but it falls into the hands of Gaston, and the layup will fall. As we are tied 22-22, as Mashuris will pass it off to Carey.
Once again, the pace of play for the Pilots way too quick. Certainly need to slow the offense down. They're looking at an offense that really can't capitalize on any certain drives.
As Gaston will give the Irish the lead with the layup. 24-22, Irish is Tucson at the top of the key. Going in, layup is good.
Beautiful floater there by Tucson. Definitely had the lane. Perfect vision.
Good job by Tucson getting things going for this struggling De La Salle Pilots offense.
Gaston out to Eliano. Layup blocked by Kuzmano and out of bounds. It will stay with the Irish as Damian Duff will check in at center for Henry Griesbeck. Gaston will inbound to Lee. Layup by Eliano is good. Kuzmano will inbound to Carey.
A myriad of looks there, certainly by an easy Irish offensive possession. Pilots just gave up the underneath lane on both sides of the basket.
Tucson mid-range will airball that. Rebound by Gaston. And Lee's layup is no good, but Lawson with the putback, that will fall. So 4-point lead for the Irish, 28-24. 5 minutes left to go in the half. Tucson, now it's Carey at right wing, step back 3. Off the left side of the rim, trying to get his own rebound there. Instead it will be Eli Haney with the rebound. And Gaston at the right wing. Lawson, left wing 3. Off the back of the rim. Haney just can't save it out of bounds. It will go to the Pilots. Pilots, I think it's time now. They slow the game down a little bit. They're down by 4. They're playing very aggressive and fast basketball. I think it's time they tone things down a little bit before the half and come out firing for quarter number 3.
I don't think this is certainly anything sustainable for the Pilots to continue this offensive turnover battle. They're really losing only because of their aggressive offense. Certainly too many turnovers in the paint when they have their own offensive drives, and looks like we have a possible injury down.
No offensive foul called on Carey, but the ball did go out of bounds, so it will be Shamrock's ball. And as Quran Muhammad Lee is the player that is still down. And he is back up. And
it's like he's headed to the training room.
He will go to the locker room or to the trainer.
So it's registered as a turnover in the official book.
And Gaston up top against Carey. Out to Eliano. Finds Lawson. Lawson breaks away. Goes up against Duff. Layup is no good, but a foul.
Central Catholic really starting to figure out their offense.
Foul will be on Duff. That is his first personal.
It's an unfortunate defensive possession by the Pilots. Certainly not the thing they were exactly looking for to send somebody to the line, especially an accurate, on the standard, Jason Lawson, normally a very accurate free throw shooter.
First free throw is up and no good. Second one will fall. So Lawson goes 1 for 2, and Carey will bring it up.
Obviously more than a plethora of time.
And a jump ball. There's Lawson. Tried to snatch it out of Carey's hands there. It will stay with the Pilots.
That's 3 turnovers by Carey himself. Certainly he's got to work on it. Got the saving grace from the possession arrow.
So Tucson looking for Carey there, but it won't go. Pass to Lawson. His layup will fall.
Another possession. Pilots were moving too aggressive instead of slowing the pace down. They did nothing except commit another turnover.
And pass to Mashuris in the corner for 3, and it's through. Pilots cut the lead down to 4 as Lawson finds Gaston.
That possession was certainly way better that time around. Instead of the quick, way too fast moving possession, I'm definitely more in favor of the slow developing play here, considering you have 3 minutes and 28 seconds to get 4 points, nothing that's unbearable or nothing that you can't unburden yourself from.
Obviously, De La Salle wanting to feel good about themselves coming into halftime. They can keep this momentum going. Could work really well for them.
And it's a little scramble for it. Between DeJuan Putman Jr. and TJ Gaston. And jump ball, possession arrow belongs to the Irish. And Lawson coming out firing. He'll go all the way. Layup hits the bottom of the rim. Griesbeck with the rebound off to Tucson. 3 minutes left to go in this first half. Tucson off to Mashuris. Back to Tucson. Long three-pointer off the right side of the rim. Rebound. And off to Lawson. His layup. Just can't get it to go. Tucson grabbed it, but he was out of bounds.
Leading scorer for the Pilots still Jackson Turr, followed by Eli Tucson. But for Jackson Turr being down this entire second quarter, it's unfortunate to see that another Pilot has not come to the rise.
And into Haney. His layup will be nothing but true. 6-point game for the Irish as Tucson off to Putman.
Irish drew exactly what they wanted on that play. Wanted to fake Tucson to the help. Removed the play on the other side of the basket.
Tucson will lay it up and in. Another 2 for Tucson. And a 4-point deficit now. Lawson going through traffic, gets his own rebound. And gets it knocked out of his hands.
Athletic play by Lawson.
And Whitman went up for it. And there's a foul called.
That'll go against Damian Duff. His second in just a few minutes.
Whitman to inbound. Knocked away by Duff. And Eliano will go to the basket and score. 35-29 Irish. 1:40 left to play in this first half as Tucson at the top of the key finds Mashuris. Mashuris left wing 3. Air ball. Haney thinks about letting it fall out of bounds. And rebounded by Lawson. It's blocked, but a foul called.
Another Damian Duff foul. That's his third personal foul. Second in the span of less than 30 seconds. Has to watch the foul trouble if he wants to preserve his own playing time.
De La Salle definitely needing to increase their defense on this team, as is 29-36, 7-point game.
And Marquise Carey will now check in for Damian Duff as the first free throw will fall for Lawson. Second one is up, and the second one is good.
An 8-point lead now by the Irish, unfortunately taking over on an offensive scheme that Pilots could have dominated in the beginning of the second quarter with a lead.
And Tucson fumbles it out of bounds, and the Irish will get it back with just over a minute left to play in the half.
Fourth turnover committed by Eli Tucson. Fortunately, he's just struggled with ball control today.
And Lawson dribbling inside. Floater won't go, and Carey will come out with it. Knocked out by Jason Lawson. And with 55 seconds left to go, Pilots will get it back. Carey will give it off to Mashuris. Mashuris finds Putman in the corner for three off the right side of the rim. Griesbeck with the rebound. Tucson thinking about a three. Tucson trying to tick some time off. Putman back out to Tucson. He will go inside. Floater. No good. Benton with the rebound. And Eliano trying to tick enough time off for the Fighting Irish to get the last shot off as Lawson has 10 seconds. Lawson going in, and a jump ball, and it will go to the Pilots. So Pilots,
5.5 seconds for somebody to put something together. I'm looking for a cherry picker roll somewhere. I don't know what the giant second pause was for.
And Mashuris long three at the half off the right side of the rim, and that will do it for half number one. Good playing by both teams, but at the end of one half, it's the Fighting Irish of Toledo Central Catholic 37, the Pilots of De La Salle 29. We'll see you in 10 minutes for the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back inside the Bill Fox Gymnasium. Tonight's Junior Varsity Pilots take it on the Junior Varsity Toledo Central Catholic Fighting Irish. We're 2 seconds away from the buzzer before the third quarter. We're here tonight on a big milestone coming up in around 60 minutes. Phoenix Glasner setting the De La Salle all-time record tonight, hopefully in the varsity game. It's 5 points away. So headed off in front of us ourselves, tipped out of bounds, staying with the Irish. Trying to stay in congruence, goes out of bounds. Pilots retain possession on the north baseline. Excuse me, Irish retain possession, apologies. Trying to swing to the top of the key, Amari Eliano, one of the original first half starters. Jump stop, top of the key, TJ Gaston, no good. Rebound into the hands of Marquise Carey. To the lane, just under the elbow, lays it up, lays it in. Has two, unassisted 2 points, quickly on in the day.
Good job there by Carey, dribbling in the line and getting it done.
Good start to the half for both teams today. Both teams starting to play aggressive basketball outside, starting this half.
Trying to find emergency, looking underneath. Muhammad Lee has 2 points to recover the possession for Toledo Central Catholic. Looking in the lane, driving left, trying to put the ball on the ground, swinging out Kuzmano. Trying to look for Mashuris, instead it's stolen away. Tries to get it up, lays it in instead. Kuzmano to the block, trying to swing underneath, tipped around under the feet. Rebound, TJ Gatson. Left elbow almost to travel. Trying to swing another at the top of the key. Muhammad Lee trying to go for another one. Henry Griesbeck almost tipped it into the rim. Rebound instead into the hands of Marquise Carey. Marquise Carey to the lane, has two.
Carey doing well on offense. His rebound game is phenomenal. He's done a great job going to the basket and scoring points for his team.
Walking violation called against the Irish. So that'll be Pilots' possession. In comes the freshman, Tommy Tucciaroni. He's been dominant on the freshman squad. Bump him up, why not? Eddie Martell and Dewan Putman coming in as well.
Thomas Tucciaroni had a great freshman game. Now he's coming in and see what he can do in this JV game.
Trying to swing underneath the basket, no good. Out of bounds, called Irish basketball. Unfavorable to the Pilots there.
Pretty good defense there from the Irish.
Underneath look. Amari Eliano taking over as the point guard, trying to get into a foot race with Putman Jr. Into the left block underneath the lane. And we're going to get a check foul, I believe. A hand check. It'll go against the Pilots either way. Foul committed by Dewan Putman Jr. That's the second team. Trying to swing in the corner, back and forth. TJ Gaston. Trying to get it into the lane, but brought back by Eli Haney. Brought in again underneath for a third chance, Karan Muhammad Lee. No good, fourth chance, maybe. Instead, big man falls to the floor. Technical foul. That'll go against Eli Haney. Was too verbal. 2 shots coming for the Pilots. Possession of the basketball at midcourt. (52-47, 41-33) in the third quarter. we see the crowd even starting to fill up. We're not even to the fourth yet. We got 40 minutes before the scheduled tip-off time. Maybe we'll make it on time. Any bets on that? 5:27 in the third period. So Eddie Martell's headed to the line, scheduled by Coach Glasner as the best free throw shooter. We'll see what that holds up to. First one, no good. Second one, bottles in. So 5:27, Pilots improve to a 7-point deficit. Maybe make it a two-possession basketball game here. Jackson Turr takes it safe, looking to the backcourt with Martell's eyes on the floor. 5 minutes and 20 seconds, ball's stolen away by Amari Eliano. It's another Pilot turnover that they just could not afford.
Turnovers have really been an issue for the Pilots. They have been played very fast basketball, and sometimes risky passes and bad shots can get you turnovers. Pilots, that's something they need to work on here in this second half.
Jackson Turr was looking for a possible 5-second call. Quran Muhammad Lee, and timeout taken by the Toledo Central Catholic coach. We'll take a quick break. Thanks for joining us so far as we head to a quick 30-second time.
Junior here for Kangaroo, and instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Welcome back inside Warren, Michigan at De La Salle. Inside the third quarter of the junior varsity game, Muhammad Lee back and forth with Eliano, jump stop to the lane, trying to get a push on. Rasuv has the two to roll in. Another turnover points. Irish capitalizing again. Marquise Carey trying to get an aggressive drive, putting together. Instead, Thomas Tucciaroni commits his first turnover of the day at the right elbow. Muhammad Lee swing it once more to the left side, buries it 4-3.
De La Salle really struggling defensively, letting Central Catholic take over.
Marquise Carey, top of the key. Another turnover committed by the Pilots. Trying to swing it underneath the jump stop. Two and the foul coming. Foul committed by the Pilots, only the second of the quarter. It'll be the third personal charged against. Number 13, Dewan Putman. Rozuv headed to the line for one. Ari Mashuris sends Dewan Putman out. Henry Griesbeck comes in and takes out Eddie Martell. At the line, Rozuv to shoot one on the N1. Makes it a 15-point lead should he make it. He does not, but it is an offensive rebound by the Irish. Rozuv looking at the top of the key. Back and forth on the right wing. Swinging into the left side, Amari Eliano. Almost stolen away by Henry Griesbeck, trying to get into tie it up with Todrowski. Top of the key, 4-3. Muhammad Lee has the bottom of the net. Pilots couldn't put together a defensive possession. Another three rains down.
Irish on point from the three-point line.
Almost another foul called against the Irish. Instead, a no assist 2-point comes from Jackson Turr, an offender that the Pilots absolutely need. 2 minutes, 46 seconds to play in the third, 51-36. Irish by 15. Lee for 3, second timer, has it again. So after making 2 direct threes in a row from the same spot, Pilots have to make a change on defense. Tucciarone, left corner, getting pressured. Jackson Turr to the line, swinging 2, short of the rim. Make it a rebound. Swung into Mashuris. Timeout taken. So it was an improperly blown whistle. Full timeout is taken by what looks to be De La Salle instead. So instead of a timeout that could have been charged to Toledo CC, Pilots have to take a timeout, a forced one. Irish by 18, heading into the few final minutes left of the third quarter. Let's get a change here, folks.
So obviously the defense of De La Salle letting TCC get away with obviously a lot of points. Quran Muhammad Lee obviously great from the three-point line. And Gaston and Eliano great especially from inside and mid-range. What is the defense going to have to do besides locking up, obviously, those players that are great at threes and mid-ranges?
I think we're going to have to start implementing full-court pressure, really starting to get down on the ball, trying to get steals. It's going to be really important that De La Salle need to make the most of their possessions and, obviously, their defense to come back.
Seconds left. blocked away by the Pirates. An offensive rebound coming from foul called. DJ Gaston driving to the lane on the right side. First foul. Marquise Carey take the brunt of the foul. First personal of the day, team's third foul. Heading to the line, TJ Gaston shoots. Second one, no good either. Ari Mashuris short of the rim. Rebound, Tucciaroni. Trying to swing Marquise Carey, unable. Jackson Tur picking up in the left opposite corner. Tucciaroni at the logo, looking Jackson Tur. Pulls up short three, it'll be off the left side of the brick. Rebound, Marquise Carey. Swinging back and forth. Nobody on defense to drop back. Rozuv, easy two, lays it up, lays it in. 26 seconds to play in the third. Carey, left lane, trying to drive underneath, has two to roll. An unassisted two coming from him. Jackson Tur, turnover three, rebound. Tucciaroni steps in, has two to roll on a second timer. Another steal. Jackson Tur has another two. Takes two. Pilots, nice job heading in before the fourth and final quarter. We head to the end of the third quarter. Joining us for the fourth. Thanks for joining us so far. We'll see you in 60 seconds.
Junior here for Kangaroo. And instead of playing roofer roulette, count on a company who will really hop to it. Kangaroo is a sure bet. First estimate to final inspection. You don't just get a roofer, you get a roofing team. And one who's in it to win it. Kangaroo, we hop to it.
Pilots pulled together 6 points in the final 10 seconds of the third quarter, and they hold the basketball possession before heading into the beginning of the fourth.
Kuzmano to inbound the basketball.
Pilots, I think it's safe to say they really want to have a closer game.
Eli Toussaint for three, rims out. Rebound taken away. Another two, quick and easy, called by Central Catholic. Trying to look to the lane, puts it up off the backboard, no. Rebound missed. An opponent rebound again. Second timer. Back-to-back missed shots. Head straight into the Pilots' hands again on an attempt to recover an offensive possession. Henry Griesbeck lays in two to put it within 14. Trying to look to the lane, blocked away by Kuzmano, his second of the day. Another turnover by the Pilots. Looking at the top of the lane. Right elbow. Now thrown up out of bounds, looking absolutely nowhere. Amari Eliano tried to see somebody. Couldn't find them. 6:49 to play. Pilots within 14. but a few scores may be on the board. Jackson Turr, left side, maybe looking for a rebound. Right elbow from the lane, trying to dribble drive, has it off the lane. Second time, put back, has his own rebound, assisted by himself.
Pilots slowly chopping away at this.
Ball almost stolen away. Trying to look into Eli Benton, has a 2 off the backboard. Pilots need to preserve their defensive possessions. Long 3 to Cherone, no. Eli Tucson in front of 2 defenders, saves it himself, out of bounds, stays here. Cherone touched it just in time to where it didn't count towards the possession. .6:11 to play. Pilots within 14. Out comes Cherone. In comes Eddie Martell. Dewan Putman Jr. Wide open corner 3. Eli Tucson has the bottom of the net. Just over 6 minutes to play in the fourth. Pilots looking for another turnover from the Irish. Swinging right side. Todorowski blocked away by Eli Tucson. Rebound by Henry Griesbeck. Foul, blocking foul. Jackson Turris heading to the line.
Pilots playing very aggressive ball.
I don't mind this aggressive possession at all. Certainly what they're looking for.
De La Salle definitely getting some momentum right now and coming back.
Jackson Turris first, cannot bounce in. No substitutions from either team. Second time for Jackson Turr, has the bottom of the net. So Pilots within it. 1. TJ Gaston. The lane gets packed by Eli Tucson, but recovered by the Irish. Trying to look right wing from the 2 off the backboard. Second time, points. No good, but foul called. Foul will go against the Pilots. Second Eli Tucson foul in a row. Headed the line, Karan Muhammad Lee. Off the back of the block. 5:28 to play. Pilots within 10. In comes Damian Duff. Eli Tucson staying on the floor. Marquise Carey back out. Second free throw is up and in. 63-52. Pilots within 11. Carey, top of the logo, almost had the pick. Got it stolen away though. Trying to look to the lane. Lee had the ball tipped away. Out of bounds. Jackson Turr tipped it away. .5:14 to play. Pilots within 11. Stolen away by Eli Tucson. Almost had another one turnover. Thankfully, Marquise Carey recovers, and a lot of traffic puts the ball finally on the ground after breaking 4 defenders. Jackson Turr slowing the pace of the game down from 15 feet off the back of the block. Rebound Marquise Carey. Foul called. Marquise Carey heading up. He missed it, but headed to the line. 4-2.
Carey going to the line. Can cut the lead down to single digits now for the Fighting Irish. Pilots playing as aggressively as they can, not only trying to make sure the Irish lead does not get bigger, but also so they can have more possessions, try and put some more points on the board.
Out goes Martell, in comes Machuris. After Marquise carries first, rattles in. Another substitution comes for the Fighting Irish. Four minutes, 50 seconds on the clock before the fourth period expires. Second time off the front of the rim, but rebound with an uneven match. Going to the lane, Lee off the backboard, rebound, Jackson Turr has it. He's playing top basketball, tipped out of bounds, off the hands of Rozuv, and Pilots retain possession on the eastern sideline. Turr trying to inbound, throwing it in the backcourt for safe play. Carey looking, right elbow, jump stop, floater, off the block, rebound tipped away. Trying to go to the lane, Rozuv puts up two, no good, tied up on the rebound. It'll stay Irish basketball. Damian Duff had the tie-up.
Pilots playing really physical down low. Defense does not want the Irish to score.
Damian Duff and Marquise Carey headed out to the bench, excuse me. Daylon Apuna Walker, first check in of the day. Top of the key, looking back and forth, pressure from Machuris. Mari Eliano, left wing, trying to drive on Griesbeck, puts up two strong, second chance, Walker no, rebound into the hands of Jackson Turr. Pushing aggressive to the lane, puts up two, off the backboard, on the block. No call. Trying to swing, Walker again, short, tip back, no. Rebound, Eli Tucson and the Pilots. Just under 3 minutes and 40 seconds to play in the fourth. To the lane, swing out, Machuris, wide open three, off the front of the rim. Rebound, Tucson strong, puts it up, puts it in. Timeout taken by Coach Glasner and the Pilots. Eli Tucson putting together an aggressive offensive possession, just what they need. 3 minutes and 23 seconds to play, 8-point difference.
Pilots have clawed their way back into this one, trying to keep it close there for the Irish. Irish getting rebounds, but Pilots defense holding up, and offense slowly chipping away with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to play in the game.
Rozuv got the ball tipped away, trying to look underneath, back and forth. Lee, right side, Todorowski, three, bottom of the net. Pilots within 11, takes it over, single digits now. Martell to the lane, jump stop, pulls up two, falls in. Another long backcourt possession. Lee, top of the key for three, has the bottom of the net again.
Great three-point shots from Central Catholic.
69-57, 2:35 to play in the fourth.
De La Salle really needed to shut down the threes to come back and win this.
Machuris swinging one more time to Martell. Looking to the lane, strong, rebound, Griesbeck putting it up again, cannot rattle in. Rebound off of Martell's leg.
That's just unlucky there for Griesbeck. Wanted it, got his own rebound. Second chance points were available, but just couldn't get that one to fall in. The lead will remain 12 for the Irish. 2:23 left to play in this game. Pilots defense trying to hold up here.
Ball tipped out of bounds. Eli Tucson get a hand on it. Pilots within 12, 2 minutes and 23 seconds to play. Swinging in Lee. That'll be foul. Goes against Jackson Turr. That's his first personal foul a day. It'll be the team's second, though, so nothing productive to send anybody to the line. Ball almost denied by Jackson Turr. Swinging in Todorowski, looking for his sweet spot. Almost thrown out of bounds, but stolen away by Marquise Carey. Gets pushed onto the ground. Tips up. Two minutes and 11 seconds to play. Eli Tucson, the ball was tipped, so no backcourt violation. Swinging in. Tucciaroni to the lane, back and forth. Tucson, long ball three, no good. Rebound Marquise Carey, trying to get it to Tucciaroni. Takes it up himself, puts down the dribble, and stolen by Karan Muhammad Lee. Trying to tip top of the lane for three. Thomas Tucciaroni got rebounded over the top. Swung out of bounds. It'll be a jump ball. Pilots possession. In comes Mashuris. DeJuan Putman. The only individual staying in will be Thomas Tucciaroni. And in comes Tyler Huchert again. 69-57. Tucciaroni crossing half court, right elbow, swinging out Putman, long three. Short of the rim, rebound off of the hands of Damian Duff. One minute, 25 seconds to play in the fourth. Irish by 12. Looking left corner, driving to the lane, laying up two. Another extra point by DeQuay Rezuve. Top, Tucciaroni for three. Broke the ankles, no good. Rebound by the Irish. Swinging out Muhammad Lee. .45 seconds to play in the fourth. Damian Duff making a lot of physical contact. DeJuan Putman trying to get a turnover. Jump ball called. It'll be Irish possession, though. .37 seconds to play in the final seconds of the fourth quarter. Trying to look back and forth. First sub in, Ben Makowiak. Just trying to run out the rest of the time. Muhammad Lee, top of the key. Lee and Rezuve just going to run out the rest of the clock on the swing. Final seconds ticking down. Todorowski, final calls of the day. 71-57 your final score. Toledo Central Catholic Irish finish out the day. 1-1 so far. We come back to celebrate a possible milestone breaking. In 20 minutes, we return to the floor with the varsity Pilots. We hope you join us then. The JV Pilots fall first to the Central Catholic Fighting Irish. In come the Pilots for varsity. Thanks for joining us so far.